destroying the ignorance of every community and bringing them together as one. It's your boy RonnRetrobro. What is up, YouTube? It's your host with the most, RonnRetrobro here, and we are taking on a friend, Erick Nice, in a Pokemon RU tier battle. So let's see what he is coming with for this particular battle. And our tail of the tape. So it looks like he has a dual blade, which is really troublesome because these things don't have too many weaknesses. I mean, other than, well, fire and ground. But the biggest deal is with no guard, it's guaranteed to hit you, even though you're guaranteed to hit at the same time. And if you happen to have fighting Pokemon in your team, or any normal types, it can be a real issue. Luckily for me, I actually have Exploud, and I have the Scrappy Exploud, so I can hit ghost types. So, looking at his team here, having Rotom, I forgot what the owlfish looking thing is, but I know it's like water poison. Looking at Sharpedo and looking at Drugian, I would say our best choice for this particular battle, if we really want to do work, is to focus on actually taking out the Hitmonlee first. If we can manage to take out the Hitmonlee first, then we can set up with Exploud to take out the the Dual Blade, and then once we take the Dual Blade out of the way, we should be able to do some serious work between a combination of Weezing and Swellow. At the same time, our Raichu here is Choice Scarf, and it is a physical attacker instead of a special, so we may be able to throw him off guard with that. Anywho, let's hurry up and pick our team before time runs out so we can get this in order. Okay, so let's see what he opens with here. This team has, well, quite a lot of different variety and not a lot of standard types, so I'm not exactly sure what he wants to open with. However, I feel like Coffee Grigus is a decent opening no matter who it is. In this case, he goes with the Rotom. So chances are he's either going to want to A, paralyze me, or B, Volt Switch on out into something more advantageous. So either way, he kind of has initiative for this situation. On the other hand, I can still get a Will-O-Wisp off because, as we saw, no one on his team is a fire type. So no matter what he wants to go into, we're Will-O-ing something. Oh, and he decides to be a pest and trick, which is something very common that people are, well, doing these days. Like, every Rotom form seems to have tripped, from my personal experience. And it's cool that he tricked me. I mean, I can't do anything else with Coffee Grigus, but at the same time, being Scarf, we get some initiative with him if we need to. So at this point now, I'm thinking we want to go into Weezing. As you guys probably already know, because I crutch on this thing quite a lot, this Weezing is assault vested. Volt Switch, Thunderbolt does not matter. It's not that big of a deal. So if he chooses to stay in, then he's going to get popped. At the same time, he may predict that I want to use the poison move here and go into Dual Blade, because Steel resists poison type. So instead of going for the obvious Sludge Bomb, unless he thinks on the Pain Split set that is, we'll go ahead and go for a Flamethrower, which is a little bit safer in this case. And indeed, he Volt Switches. So let's see if I predict right and he went for the Dual Blade. I hope he did, because I want to pop this thing as soon as possible. Getting that and the Hitmonlee out of the way, I'm pretty sure we can win this game. And yes, he does! Catch that Flamethrower! That's what I'm talking about. And he's not weakness policy either, so we are in an extremely good position. Both Dual Blade and Weezing are slow, so I'm not sure who's going first. At the same time, he may want to switch, realizing that he needs this. And sure enough, he did. He really wants that thing to stay alive, because he probably realizes what I can do if it does not. So he gets the Intimidate off. That's not a big deal. I am a special attacker. At the same time, we have something for that Owlfish too, because I carry the T-Bolt. So let's go ahead and rain down the thunder. At the same time, I don't see Owlfish doing anything to us. And yeah, he taunts. I mean, I already showed I'm a special attacker, so taunting was definitely a mistake on his part. Because if I showed I'm a special attacker, then you should probably assume I'm an assault vest set, but he taunted me thinking I'm doing the whole Willow Pain split. But since I revealed an elemental move, that clearly shows that it was not. So that's a huge misplay on his part that he's about to pay for. So he goes into his Hitmonlee. Keep in mind, I'm still a physical wall, and Poison still resists fighting with no problem all day, every day. So this was a terrible switch, and he's about to pay for it. High jump kick, not too worried about it. That did hit pretty hard, not gonna lie, but this is gonna hurt just as bad. Oh my god, he's special defensive. He ate that up entirely too well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get him this time. We're going to predict another high jump kick and go into Coffee Grigus. This should make the attack miss and make him crash into the wall. So let's hope he high jumps kicks again. Nope, he knocks off. He knows I was doing it this time. A very smart play indeed. I'm not exactly sure what Reckless does, but Mummy gets rid of it. And he knocked off my Choice Scarf too, so I'm no longer locked into a move, so that works perfectly fine. So at this point now, what I want to do is, let's go ahead and knock off since we don't know what he wants to go into, because he's probably going to switch. And indeed he does. And that works perfectly fine, because we're taking Rotom's item. No more leftovers for you. And it is burned, so what we want to do here is, he's probably going to Leaf Storm again. So, we could just sack off Weezing since Coffee Grigus has a decent amount of health. But no, that would be bad, because we still need Weezing for the Hone. Well, no, actually we don't need it for the Dual Blade, because the Dual Blade is low enough health that we can take it out with Clowister. So let's just go ahead and sack off Weezing. Providing this Leaf Storm actually kills me. But I mean, at the same time, it's still going to be a sack off anyway, because it's faster, which means it goes first next turn. So either way, it was going to be a sack. And he takes a huge special defense drop. So, what we want to do here, now that he took that huge drop, is... let's go into Explode. He won't hit hard enough to kill us here, and we can Boom Burst. If he gets scared and he switches, he's a dead man. If he doesn't switch, he's a dead man. Either way, something is dying right now. So, I'm assuming what he'll do here is go ahead and just sack off the Rotom. Because switching at this point is a terrible idea, and he definitely should not switch. But if he does switch, it may be into the Dual Blade because he knows normal moves don't work on it. However, I'm scrappy and he should have predicted for that. So goodbye Dual Blade. One huge pest out of the way. Now all we got to do is get rid of that accursed Hitmonlee. Once that thing's out of the way, we should be able to win guaranteed. I'm more than positive the Dual Blade and the Hitmonlee are the only things from stopping me from doing some serious work. So, he goes into the Hitmonlee. Now, he's probably going to want to knock off again to be safe. So, let's just go ahead and go into Coffee Grigus. We won't take as much damage even though we're weak to it, because we already lost our item. And I'm a complete physical wall, so I'm not afraid of a knockoff. But he decided to Mach Punch, so that's perfectly fine. We are set up for success. There is no way we are going to lose at this point. So, let's go ahead and Shadow Ball. That will take... well, he showed that he's specially defensive, so it may not kill him. But he decides to switch. I don't understand why he did that. I mean, he's poisoned, he's really low on health. There was no reason to do so. At the same time, you don't want a Druggian going against a Coffee Grigus. And the reason being is because Druggian is a physical attacker. And being a physical attacker, now I'm going to go ahead and Willow this fool. So let's go ahead, drop that attack of his, and show him how much of a troll we can be. Okay, so he stealth rocked. I mean, yeah, that's an issue for Swellow, but as you can see, the way this match is going, that's really not necessary, because I'm probably not going to need to play it. So his attack is cut in half, and now we want to get rid of that pesky leftovers. So let's go ahead and knock off. I don't care if I take that rough skin damage or whatever, it's no big deal at all. Dragon Claw is doing nothing. Laughed at. Eat those all day. Oh, but Rough Skin is taken away because I forgot I had Mummy. Not even bad. More of the reason why a Druggian should not be taking on Coffee Grigus. It's all over from here. So let's go ahead and Shadow Ball again. Last time we dropped his defense. Go ahead and Sucker Punch me. That means nothing. Eaten. Breakfast. And the burn kills. So at this point, he probably has nothing to deal with Coffee Grigus. I took a picture of his team, so let me double check real quick. Let's see. Dual Blade is gone. Hitmonlee's not a big deal. He should have probably went into Sharpedo. Now that I'm looking to see, he has that. Because speed boost, dark moves, with the amount of health I have, I think that would have been a better choice. However, he went ahead and chose to go into the Rotom. So I can only assume that he wants to Leaf Storm here. That's not a big deal. He can do that. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to go ahead and Shadow Ball. He's going to go first and he's going to kill us with the Leaf Storm. Not a problem. His special attack has dropped significantly, so he's not a threat by any means at this point. So you know who's coming out now. Exploud. And no one that's available on his team wants this. The smartest move he can do now is sacrifice Rotom and then put out Hitmonlee to force me to switch. So let's see if he does that. No, that was a terrible move. Don't Volt Switch on me, bro. I mean, you do not want to Volt Switch on me. You should have let him die and got your free switch. Now you're going to go into something that's going to be killed. You do not want to lose your Hitmonlee. I understand he's low on health, but he was still a threat to where when he came in with initiative, he would have been faster and forced me to switch. You don't want Exploud sitting here just destroying everything. And now you gave me that opportunity. Even coming back with a full powered Leaf Storm at this point, I would let you hit me with it because I'm that positive it wouldn't kill. So let's go ahead and Boom Burst. He's probably going to, well, I was going to say protect to get that speed boost, but no, he went ahead and Waterfalled. That's perfectly fine. But it looks like I underestimated Sharpedo. That thing was power, and it destroyed me with the utmost prejudice. So now he has the speed boost. So what I want to do is go into Raichu. He's +1, so he shouldn't be faster than us being Choice Scarfed. So we're going to go ahead and Volt Tackle for the kill here. Go ahead and give him that quick work. Nope, and he played it smart and protected. Not good. Okay, so unfortunately we have no choice. He's going to hit us here. And we're probably going to die because Raichu's frail. Gonna be that guy and say that crit mattered. A little salty about that. But whatever. Okay, so the best move we obviously have here is to go into Cloudster. I think we have the Aura Spear on him, which is exactly what we need. And yeah, we do. He can go ahead and hit us, that's fine. We should live through it. Nothing he does should be able to OHKO us from here. Nothing. And the reason I say nothing is because I run a bulky Cloudster, and Cloudsters take hits pretty decently. So at this point now, he'll attack and we should eat it up and then kill him with this Aura Spear. Unless he feels really nervous and decides to switch for some reason. And he's just going to protect and speed boost again. Why? Why are you wasting this time speed boosting again? You're already faster than everything. Why? You're not carrying leftovers, you're Life Orb. Why are you going for this additional speed? There are 2 Pokemon left on both of our teams, sir, and you clearly have the speed advantage. What was the point of stalling a Protect there? I mean, yeah, you see an Aura Spear, but you can't switch into it. Wait, or can he? No, he can't switch into it. He doesn't have Hone Edge anymore. I mean, Dual Blade anymore. See? Dead man. Catch this Aura Spear. Mega Launcher boosted? Nothing's living that. And I'm Choice Specs. And the last Pokemon on his team is Rotom. Now, unfortunately, this thing is going to take me out. It's clearly faster, but it's his last Pokemon. He's burned, and we have a Swellow. So we clearly got this match in the bag. Catch that nice burn damage. And now to be a complete prick, we're going to Protect. He's going to take burn damage. Our Burn Orb is going to activate. And then we will Quick Attack for the kill. Actually, no, yeah, let's go ahead and do it anyway. I want to. Just to be safe. So let's go ahead and Protect. Let him catch that nice burn. And now to collect. And what a close game this was. I underestimated some of the Pokemon he had, but it still stood that we won because we took out what was the biggest threats to my team, which were the Hitmonlee and the Dual Blade. So great game, Eric. This one came down to the wire. This was a lot tougher than the last match we had, and I had a lot of fun. So if you guys enjoy these type of battles, like, comment, subscribe. Also in the comment section, let me know who you think the MVP of my team was. And if you want to battle with me, just hit me up on Twitter or hit me up in the comment section and be like, yo, Retro, I'm trying to catch this match. I'm pretty sure I can give you the work. And I'm like, alright, so let's see what you got. And we will arrange for us to do a battle. But as usual, I've been RetroBro, and I am signing out. Buildings or barricades, going into detective mode allows you to see them, almost like an infrared scanner. So it's very valuable. And as you can see here, they're all gunned at the